The page you're looking at here is the website for our tribal response program, the Brownsville program. And how we set it up, we have a program overview which kind of describes the CERCLA 128A grant. And then our next one here, we have Brownsville sites. Let me click on that. This section, this link will actually take you to the sites that are officially enrolled as a Brownsville site. They're not just site inventories or actual brownfield sites that we've done assessment or cleanup work on it. We have the Lodgepole Community Hall, the old agency landfill, the Snake Butte Rock Quarry, the agency dump. I need to update this. We are now working on the cattle dip vat. The next one, I'll skip down, is the survey and inventory information. Each of these are how our website's set up. Is actually each one of these links over here is one of the elements of the tribal response program. And so the survey and inventory information, if you click on one of these, I'll just click on just one for an example. We listed them as like B, BF1, 2, etc. on down. And there's a picture of each inventoried site, and then if you click on that, you can pull up just kind of a quick fact sheet for each of those sites. It kind of just gives the site description, the basic stuff, your legal description, your lat and long, the land ownership status, what type of site it is, whether it's an abandoned dump site, a historic building. We have a part for directions to the site, so like an average person could just read the directions to the site and be able to drive there. We have a little bit about the history of the site, the current use of the site, and then the potential environmental concerns if they're known. And then we also list if there has ever been any type of assessments done on it. And so those are each of our survey and inventories. The next component is public participation. And under this component, we try to include our newsletters, which we're behind right now. At the beginning, when we first developed this site, we really didn't know what we wanted to put under public participation. So what we do now, we have a calendar of activities. If a person was to click on the activity calendar, they can pick different days and find out what our tribal response program is doing that week. And then also another part, like I said, we do quarterly newsletters, and they're mailed out to people who have signed up that want to receive the Brownsville quarterly newsletters, and then we also have them available here online. And then another part is if somebody wants to report a site, a potential Brownsville site, what we did here is we kind of went over EPA's definition of a Brownsville site. We gave some examples such as abandoned warehouses, old buildings, mine-scarred lands, landfills, open dumps, meth labs, gas stations, underground storage tanks, and then we give a couple things of what is not a Brownsville site. And then there's a space here where people can actually report a potential Brownsville site. They can type in the information, and then when they submit the site form, it actually comes to my email. And I am able to get that information, and sometimes if they leave numbers, we could call them. I have other links here for other, like the Blackfeet, Salish Kootenai, other Montana tribal response programs, the Bureau of Mines and Geology. Mainly I put this on the site because of the groundwater database. We can actually tap into their database, and as we're doing surveys and inventories, we could pull up groundwater information if there's a well within the area we're working on. We have EPA, and then we also have our environmental department, which there's other programs on our homepage. So we have the air quality program, the GAP program, the GPS program, the non-point source pollution program, the water quality program, and the wetlands program. Actually, each of these sites were funded under the tribal response program, because as we all work together, and in, I guess one way or another, each program is somehow overlapping. Like a lot of the other programs here within our environmental department assist me quite a bit. So.